Hi guys, welcome to my office here in the basement, my man town. I wanted to share with you a good, fun way to practice your land nav, your compass skills. And I use this website called Geocaching. I'll put a website on the video here. And obviously you need a compass, ranger beads or pace beads. You'll need a GPS. I have an old GPS here. It must be I don't know, 12 years old or so. You need a map of the area, a protractor, and I'll show you how to use all this. And you need a little notebook to write down all your locations. It's kind of like a log, I use this one just for geocaching. And this is, like I said, this is a fun way to do it with the family. I do it with my son all the time. And we just have fun getting out there, you know, walking around in the woods, finding all these treasures. This is not going to be an in-depth land nav video. There's plenty of great videos out there on land nav. Derek Faria, he has a great DVD on land nav, and right now he's redoing his website, but it should be up pretty soon. I'll post a link to his Facebook page so that you guys can get in touch with him. Again, it's a great DVD. I highly recommend it. Let me move the camera and I'll show you how this thing works here. Then you come up with a list here. You can click on this map of this location. Click out of that. And here's a map of all the geocaches. Each icon here is a geocache that somebody has planted in the woods. I'm going to be going down to Wampatuck State Park here. And I'm going to go to this one right here. Let's find this one. Click on it. The name of it is Ancient Ruins. Difficulty 2, terrain 2. The size of it is regular. Click on it. Okay, here's the page for this cache, Ancient Ruins number 13. Right down here is the location. On the top it gives you the civilian type grid coordinate, the degree, minute, seconds, and all that. Underneath that is the UTM military grid system, east and north. Now, that's the grid system that I use, that I'm used to, and I'll show you how to plot. Okay, so this is what I write down in my geocaching journal. Write down where it is, the name of it, its individual ID number, and the grid coordinates. This is the military style eastern, northern grid coordinate. Alright guys, here's our map. Now each map has grid lines that run up and down, left and right. Here's our grid coordinate, our eastern and our northern. The eastern grid coordinate are these lines that go up and down, and they run from the left to the right. The northern are these lines here, and they start from the bottom and go up. So this first, our eastern number here, basically the first three will be on this map here. So it's actually 0, 3, 4, 7. We can find that up here on our numbers here. And here's 3, 4, 7. And then it goes 3, 4, 8, 350, 351. And our northern 4674 will be over here, 4674, and it goes up 4675, 4676, and so on. When you read a map or grid squares, you always read left to right and up. So it's always right up. Now to break this down, it's basically 347,648 meters. Each grid square is 1,000 meters wide. So I made a little diagram here of each grid square here. Let me get it right here. So basically this map would look something like that. So on this map we need to find our grid square that we're working with. To find that, you take your eastern 347 and you find it here. Here it is, 347. And then you take your northern 4674 and you find that, which is right here. You follow those lines until you get to your grid square, which is this one right here. Okay? This square is what we're working with. Now this square is divided even more into a grid, which would be the remaining three numbers. That's basic, like I said, this is 648 meters. So this square, where are we? This square is divided even smaller into smaller grid squares, which is represented here. This big square represents this grid square, and I've broken it down into grids. From here to here is 1,000 meters. From here to here is 100 meters, and so on. So, how do we use these numbers to find our spot on this grid square? I'll show you.